Welcome to today's video. Have you ever wondered if that special woman is interested in you beyond friendship in seemingly ordinary moments? Affectionate, warm, ice glances, gentle gestures, or small actions can be subtle signs that she is fantasizing care about you. These signals are not just whispers from the heart. Ballo carry curiosity, affection, and a desire to explore a deeper relationship. In this video, we will explore 10 subtle signs that if you pay attention, you will realize that she sees you as more than just a normal friend. These signs can completely change the way you understand her and our relationship. It can be a gaze that lasts longer than usual, a gentle, meaningful touch or personal questions that she asks you in a special message. Just be a little more subtle. You will see a clearer picture of her feelings. Takith, time to watch this video so you don't miss any details. SP, what we are about to share, may open the door to the understanding and connection you are looking for. Don't forget, sometimes the biggest things come from the smallest details. Stay until the end and explores this interesting journey. One warm eyes always contain things that words cannot fully express. She looks at you with affection. Fellow lasts longer than she looks at you usual or even quickly looks away when you catch her. It is not just a coincidence that his way of silently sending special emotions, a curiosity and a desire to explore and understand more about York. Look is like an invitation, a subtle encouragement. Fatly, those who really attention can realize eyes are not simplest. It is to language of the heart where the most genuine emote aravot. If she often looks at you, her eyes seem to want to capture every expression of rimpt. Then, that is a sign of deep concern. In particular, ifs turns away quickly. When caught, it may stime from sheeness. But at the summit time, it shows that you are occupying an important place in her mind. So, watch hold you, Han. You notice that gaze start with E is smile not forced, or your smile is a meaningful response, sending her thumb that you also feel this connection. Then try holding your gaze for a bit long enough to create an invisible but strong bond. This moment will not only make her feel more securable, also encourage her to open up and be willing to share more with you. Never underestimate the power of the icebeckers. They are the Dao Sto, the soulware, the most Juno and emotions. Arivio Key, he through the ICU. You not only seek concern, else but also recognize a hope, an invitation to enter her world. Cherish every moment and talk opportunity to build a deep sensorine to subtle touches. Subtle touches often mean much more than they appear. When she touches your shoulder, brushes her arm, or places a hand on your back. Subtle touches during a conversation. It's more than just a casual gesture or casual friendliness. It's her way of testing and probing your comfort level. And in time, these gestures, she's trying to build a subtle bridge, creating a sense of K and connection. These two Sharia nonverbal language away, expressing herself that she sometimes doesn't even realize. It could be a hesitation when an accidental iris against yours, or a light touch in your shoulder when she lows. These actions are small, but they contain a sea of emotions like a whisper that she feels a special connection. Wench makes these moments of contact chase, sending signet signals. You are someone Ash feels comfortable with and wants to build intimacy with. Sir, what should you do, though, Han? You notice these gestures. Don't trust or pure. You notice these gestures. Accordance. Subtle response is the best way to respond. Smile. Your asterisk guy should show appreciation and openness. If appropriate, you can respond with a gentle touch on her hand, or simply keep a moderate distance without creating a feeling of distance. These responses will help her feel that you frequent are also receiving her signals and appreciate this relationship. The most important thing is to always be sincere and natural. Don't worry too much about doing something big, or special, because it is the simplicity and subtlety in how your span makes her feel safe and respected. Light touches are not only a physical connection, but also a way for our hearts to find each other, gradually distances and building a sting. Let these moments become a foundation for you and her to go further, not only in gestures, but also in sensory emotions. 3 frequent compliments are not just passing words, but actually contain deeper anyone coming from a woman. Whoa cares about you. If she often compliments you from your neat dressing style, the way you communicate, scour your personality traits at Pruvest, she not only notices, but also appreciates your youth. This is not simply asterisk politeness, but her way of expressing sense of admiration for you. These compliments can be a subtle way for her to tell you that you are a very special tower. When a woman tastes time and attention to observe the things about you, from the shirt to choose tower, the deep voice to the way you handle a difficult situation, it is a sign that she really cares about in many ways. These compliments are not just appreciation, but also formation that she feels your charm and value. So, how should your spin to these compliments? Know how to accept them, since sincerely and naturally, a small smile and a thank you will help her feel that you. How to respond appreciation. Sometimes you can also respond by complimenting her. Sly is a tactful way to maintain the conversation and increase the connection. For example, if she compliments your style, you can respond by expressing your appreciation, commenting, said that you were else impressed to be her taste. Most importantly, remember that these compliments are an opportunity for you to build a deeper relationship. When she expresses a curation, it is a sign that she eyes up and ended, waiting for a response from you. Moments be the foundation for building intimacy and creating relations based on honesty and mutual respect. For playful teasing, when teases you about your little habits or personal preferences. It's not just a passing joke then, those playful words. This is a subtle attention and a disseretto build a special connection with you. Ceasing sexy, or how you always support this certain sports team, is actually a message that she has observed you very closely and has a special interest in you. This is also her way of creating a comfortable, laughter-filled atmosphere. 2 of you, an ideal environment for both of you to open up and feel connected more than just fun. It's also a S tag to join in this interactive. Gimish is testing your reactions to see if you can respond in a playful way and keeps conversation interesting. This is your way of testing your compatibility, as well as building the foundation for a deeper relationship. So what should you do when you receive teasing from her respond in a light, humorous way? Letting her know that you are enjoying them, to smile, and a clever wart will not only make the atmosphere more interesting, but will also help her. If you are rarely engaging and receptive to the signal she is sending them, be afraid to back, because it is an opportunity for you to demonstrate your confidence in the similarity in the way you both see things. Conversations filled with laughter not only bring the 2 of you, but also act as a catalyst for feelings to develop naturally. Each joke, you and her are rebuilding a unique bond where you both feel comfortable. Have fun and cherish every moment together. 5. Laughing easily, lupus. The most powerful non-verbal language of conveying joy and connecting to souls. 1. She laughs at every joy ones you know aren't funny. It's not just being polite, it's a clear sign that she's genuinely enjoying your moment with you. It's not just a verbal response, but a natural response when she feels comfortable and happy in your presence. Her smile is her way of saying, I like being around you. It's not just a response to your story essence, an emotional resonance and affirmation. That appreciates your presence and the positive energy you bring. Whether it's a big laugh or a schismal, both are she's truly connecting with you on a deeper level. Worth noting that when a woman else at you trolley, she's not just slaughter acting coy to the content of your conversation. What to say? Instead, she's reflecting how happy she is to be around you. Hair loader is an invitation for you to open share more because she truly appreciates what you bring to the conversation. So, what should you done? She laughs at everything you say to Kathy's opportunity to show off your natural, a genuine sense of humour. Laughter dose to have to come from perfect jokes, but from a sense of connection between two of you. A little confidence, and in the way you tell stories will help her feel like you're in art. Only an interesting person, but also who can bring joy and positive energy to her life. Finally, remembered how laughter isn't just an emotional. I'll respond it's a way for two people to build intimacy and pin up opportunities for a lasting relationship. Every laugh she gives you, I smell Brea in the journey of building a meaningful relationship, acted with Aaliyah respect and sincere efforts, because Anna, everyone has the opportunity to receive the pre-shows of laughter from another person's shirt. Sick, personal questions when she starts asking you about your family, your interiorists, or your future goals. It's more, Ethan, just curiosity. It's a clear sign that she's trying to get into your world, wanting to understand more about who you are and you value. These seemingly simple questions actually continent or essency. A desire to connect her interest in your family shows that she wants to know where you come from, how your environment has shaped your personality and who you are. Family is an important part of everyone's life. Edwin, she asks about it. She's sending a signal that your relationship is just a superficial one. Essay search for harmony, a desire to better understand your roots and the values. Johar, your interests. Your interests are the key to discovering what makes you happy. When she asks about your interests, Chanel only wants to know what you like to do, but also as to find common ground, a bridge for both of you to share. Joy's interests are also her way of finding out if you'll have passion and enthusiasm for life, something that attracts women when Wench asks about your future goals. It House Thatch is thinking seriously a Buddhist relationship. She wants to know if clear dreams, plans, and directions questions life at the same time. She also wants Astris to assess whether the two of you can build a common future together where both of you feel safe and happy. Such questions are not just about find engine phone. They are her way of testing you wanting to, if you are willing to share the most important parts of your life. This is also an opportunity for you to be honest and open, showing her that you are not only an interesting person, but also a trustworthy and thoughtful. Peas cherishes questions because they are not only a sign of interest, but also an opportunity for the two of you to build a meaningful relations where you can understand and appreciate each other. This is the first step to connecting to soul greeting, a solid foundation for a long-term relationship. 7. Always looking for ways to be close as she always present near you. From crowded social gatherings, closeness to seemingly accidental encounters in everyday life. K. This is not just a coincidence, but a clear sign that she is stringed to create opportunities to be close to you and build a connection with you. Think about the times expectedly shows up lesses. You close, present see, frequent a familiar coffee shop, the gimmer even an event you detect. This shows that she has paid attention to your habits and to integrate herself into your life in his most natural way each time she appears. It is not just a coincidence, but can be a preparation, a subtle thought to closer to you without saying a word. Social gatherings. Do you notice it? Fat often chooses a position close to you. Maybe she finds a way to sit next to you, join in the conversation you're behaving, or simply keeps her eyes on you as her way of silently showing her interest and wanting to be a part of your world. Her close presence is not only a sign of affection, but also her way of creating moments for the two of talk and get to know each other better. Those coincidental encounters are not meaningless. They opportunities her to feel you're present. See how you react when you see her, and more importantly, to feel the connection between the two of you. Every moment she spawns with you is her way of salentizing. I want to know you better too in your life. So, what should you, Darren? You notice her always appearing near you, cherish those moments. Smiling, starting a conversation, or even just giving her a mirroring body lang will let her know that hairpress is not forgotten. And if you also feel a special connection, take the in it to create opportunities for both of you to discover more about each other. This closeness is the foundation of a relationship with potential. It is not just a passing mint, but a moment that opens the door for people to truly understand each other and build a lasting relationship, starting from the most sincere and natural vibrations. Mirroring body language. 8. Mirroring body language. 5th, you start to notice that Shunk consciously copies your little gestures, from the way you stand your booty language, to even the way you and that it is not a coincidence. This is a natural response, a strong signal that she feels a special connection with you. Clixis, behavior, in psychology is called the chameleon act. When a person conscious limits the actions or attitudes of simian, they are attracted to or want to build a connection with. Think about that time she leans in. When you do, smiles in a similar key or repeats familiar phrases that you often say these little details are not just coincidences. Bar her unconscious way of matching you, harmony extras. Her desire for closeness and harmony. This goes deeper than just an action mirroring your gestures. Your way off speaking or your attitude is her way off, creating a non-verbal connection. It's like a silent melody, a subtle harmony and rhythm of both of you. When Shun intentionally synchronizes with you, it not only makes you feel more comfortably, but it's also her way of building a safe and intimate space between the two of you if you observe these signs. Welcome them with understanding, harmony, and an emotional. Those small actions, those simple RE strings that connect to souls in the most natural and sensor way aren't lazy. If you notice that she seems some comfortable or becomes quieter when you talk to another woman, it's no coincidence. It could be a sign. That's just feeling mild jealousy and natural emotion when someone cares deeply, Abutu. Sometimes she even subtly asks questions like, how long have you twanoned each other? Or she seems very close to manifestations you. These seeming lunuant shin questions are actually her way of probing and finding out where a chest in your heart. These expressions aren't meant to control you or make you feel expression dwarves. Cow, on the contrary, they're her way of silently expressing her desire to hold a special place in your life. She don't want you to think that she's just one of many people you care about, but rather that the two of you have a unique bond that belongs only to too few. Try to remember the times when she changed her attitude when you mentioned someone's name, or try to change the subject when the conversation involved a woman. Sometimes her jealous icon be expressed through her eyes, the way she suddenly became quieter, fused in something else to hide her feelings. But all of these reflect her sinker concern for you, a fear of losing your attention or the special relationship you two have when faced with these men. Manifestations you don't need to worry, feel pressured. Instead, show her Thatch is someone you cherish and special and gentle. Word like, don't worry, she's just a friend. I always put you first, can soothe her thoughts and strengthen that trust. Between the two few, Magai is not only a sign of concern, but it's also a whisper from their heart. Thatch really wants to keep you close and considers you an important part of her group live. Take this with sensitive and empathy because that issue you build a lasting and meaningful relations. 10. Find reasons to be with you when Shy invites you to join group activities to help with seemingly small things or simply a person your spouse naturally. It is not these actions are her way of quietly creating opportunities for both of you to get closer, so that the relationship between you and her does not not at just past encounters. Tridentist, does she often invite you to join meetings with friends, group activists you have never participated in before? Or it could be a simple coffee date with a group of friends, a picnic, or even a group exercise session throughout these activities. She not only wants to spend more time with you, BHO hopes she will understand more about her life, her friends, and then how shares her world. Not only that, check on, ask you help with very small things like fixing an item, consulting on a decision, or even simply giving advice in a situation. This is not something she cannot do herself, but it is her way of showing you that your opinion and presence are important to her. She comes unexpected, viso you not unexpected, because she needs you. But Becca's, she wants you to feel your value in her life. And then sometimes she appears in your space. Unexpectedly may happens to stop by your workplace, or appears at an event you attend. That is our way of proactively creating a purchase for you and her to have more intimate moments. Meaningful conversating, for these small actions are not coincidence, identities, but are fully earned intentions with each step. She's trying to build the foundation for a deeper relationship connection that both of you can feel and grow and pay attention and cherish those moments. They can be the beginning of a beautiful story between the two of you. Attend subtle signs above not only help you realize that she is dreaming a boo, but also open the door for you to better understand your own feelings when you feel those tick interactions. Be braver now to take the opportunity to build a meaningful relations. Don't let these precious moments pass by, Becca's, who knows that the beginning of a beautiful story that you have always been waiting for her attention. Gentiles or subtle gestures are important signals that you conclusion to lean to with all your heart. A sustainable relation she does not start from hasty force. Bed is built on the foundation of understanding, care, and sincere connection. Be proactive, but also be sensitive enough to feel what she wants to convey through small actions. Don't forget, Kay, that feelings will always need to nurtured from both sides. If you also feel something special from her, be bold to express your thoughts and explore new things in the heart.